Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am doing a sit down video in between my vlogging. I actually talked about in my last vlog, well, not my last vlog, the vlog that I'm filming now currently that will be up after this, that I needed to do this in a sit down video. I was going to include it in the vlog and I was like, no, maybe not everyone's interested in this, A. B, this just deserves its own video. So we are going to be talking about the handbags that I've sold currently, like within the past 2 months. I've sold 5 bags and I'm currently selling another bag, which I'll share with you guys at the end. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know which bag I'm selling. And I'm also going to be explaining why. I am completely redoing my handbag collection. First of all, I want to be more mindful, and I was just really tired of looking at some of these bags on my shelf thinking, gosh, I wish I did it like this, or I wish I bought this one instead of this one so I can have this size in this color and this and this and this, because I don't have enough days in the year where I'm actually doing something or going out of my way to be getting dressed, putting on an outfit and doing those types of things. I don't live that life anymore. Not saying that I won't in the future, but realistically, I mean, having a room full of every handbag I love in every color and every size is just, it doesn't make sense. It's not realistic, okay? We're not gonna wear all those bags, and A, I can't afford that. B, I just want to use what I have and love every single thing. I'm not saying I didn't love these bags. I actually really, really love them. They serve their purpose. As the time goes on and changes, there are just certain things about some of the bags that I kind of wish I would have redone and had in either a different color, a different size. And then there's some stuff that, you know, served its purpose when Cleo was younger, and now she's a little bit older, and I'm starting to understand and see what I need and what I don't need. And when I say need, no one needs a designer handbag, but I'm talking about the handbag world for us handbag lovers, okay? So I really want to be more mindful in my collection, and I've already started to purchase some handbags. A couple of them you guys have seen, a couple of them you guys have not seen yet, but I've already started to purchase some handbags that were 100% funded by these bags that I've sold that I'm talking about now. And can we just take a moment? I don't know if you could see on camera. First of all, the lighting's horrible. This is casual. I'm sitting on my floor. I didn't have time to set up for a video. Cleo's napping on the couch. I'm looking at her right now. So I don't have time for all that. So this is kind of vlog style, but it's not. It's like I'm actually physically sitting down talking to you guys. But I don't know if you could see all the coloring. She has discovered that crayons work on other things other than paper. So that's exciting. You can see her little bumper thing on there so she doesn't hit her head on the corner. Anyways, my house is completely revolved around Cleo. So I tried to put these books don't go here, okay? This is just for the video, okay? For aesthetic purposes, I just tried to cover the crayon. Also too, I'm not sharing the bags that I've sold previous years. I feel like there were too many mistakes of me buying things retail, and it came in my collection really quickly and left my collection really quickly. And I just had so many regrets and back and forth. I didn't really know it was just too much. So this is really talking about what I've accumulated over the past few years, and over the past year, I think since the world kind of went on lockdown, I think a lot of people have had a change of heart with certain items. If they are materialistic items, there were just moments where I would walk into my closet and just kind of gag, what am I doing? I don't need some of these things, and some of these things are way too expensive to be sitting on the shelf for me to not love it 100% and getting the correct usage out of it. I hope all of this is kind of making sense and isn't blah, everywhere. I'm going to be popping up on the screen the bags that I've sold. Some of them you guys already know, some of them you guys don't know, and I guess later in a few months I can talk about, or who knows, maybe even sooner than a few months, I could talk about handbags that I've recently purchased, and you guys will know that it's just all funded from this. And also, I know so many of you guys want me to do a handbag collection. If you follow me on Instagram and or been following me here for a really long time, I think you can kind of know what I have and what I don't have. And if you're that curious, just DM me, message me. You can ask me, do you still have this? I'm curious. What do you think of it? Whatever. I get those questions all the time, so don't be shy. I'm happy to talk about it. I love talking about handbags. But a handbag collection to me just seems a little show-offy for me, coming from me. I don't know why. I actually enjoy watching them sometimes. It's not my favorite thing to watch anymore, really. I like to watch very casual lifestyle videos, but a collection just seems a little much. I've talked about doing things in sections, my black handbags or certain designer like my Gucci handbags or this and this and this, but then that still too, it just puts a bad taste in my mouth. And no offense to anybody that does handbag collections, please do not take offense to that. This is just me, okay? This is the longest intro ever. Let's just dive in. And the first handbag that you guys know I sold is the Palm Springs Backpack PM. I absolutely love that bag. I still 100% recommend that bag, especially since they've done the zipper upgrade. But even prior to that, I wasn't picking it up prior to me. So if you didn't know, I exchanged it, or they exchanged it for the newer version, the new zipper one, because mine was peeling. Even after that, I hardly touched it. I used it very, very few times. And I kind of just knew in my heart for the past several years that I just really wanted the bum bag instead. I felt like the bum bag was more me. It just filled that category of that size range. And it also filled the category of like edgy, carefree, monogram, canvas, Louis Vuitton bag. I didn't need two bags in that size. And the bum bag is such an amazing bag. I highly recommend it whether you have kids or not. It's so easy, carefree, cool, and my most worn bag currently. And another huge reason I got rid of the Palm Springs PM is now that we're a family of 3, I think it just makes more sense to have a larger backpack. So I'd love to include the MM in my collection one day. I have not purchased it yet. I realized I'm in no rush to. I do not need a designer backpack for travel and stuff like that. We don't travel enough. Now that we can, I think it's definitely more on my radar, but I'm not in a rush to get it. But that is definitely a big enough reason for me to get rid of the PM. It was just sitting there. And it just made me sad that it wasn't the bum bag and it wasn't getting the use that I knew it deserved. Also too, was like brand new since they replaced it. So it went to a great home. Next bag is my vintage Chanel vertical flap bag. I think you guys know I sold this. I don't remember if I talked about this in my recent Chanel unboxing. That bag, huge main number one reason why I sold that bag is that it did the same thing for me that the Chanel Jumbo did. The Chanel Jumbo, sometimes your holy grail handbags, that was my holy grail handbag of all time. Sometimes the holy grail handbags, once you have them in your collection, are not exactly what you thought they would be, and you just love them more from afar than you do in your own possession. And the Chanel Jumbo just felt too serious, and I think that's what the vintage bag felt to me too, even though it had definitely a more casual vibe because it was more worn and it was vintage, and I think that's what I tried to get out of that bag, but it just wasn't. I think anything beyond a mini Chanel bag in black, specifically black with gold hardware. If you have a fabric one, like I have a large denim one, I wear that all the time, it's so casual, but large black gold hardware in your face Chanel bags are too serious for me. It's just really difficult for me to wear it, especially with my lifestyle now. It's just way too casual. So that was the main reason. Another reason I sold it was that it had a little bit too much wear, in my opinion, that I wanted, and I didn't love it enough to send it off to the leather surgeons, but Fashionphile quoted me an amazing price for it. I actually made double back my money on that bag. So it held its value very, very well. And I'm very grateful, I'm very grateful that these handbags that I've sold, I have made money on. Like I actually did not lose any money at all. I didn't even break even on any of these bags. I actually made money on that. No, I take that back. The next one I sold, I actually broke even, which is very odd, but I think because the price of this bag went way up since I've purchased it. So it just depends on when and where and how you sell your bags. The handbag market fluctuates every single hour. So I'll do a video separately on how to do that. I think I need to just do a video separately on that. I don't want to get into it now. So yeah, I just didn't love it enough to send it off to the leather surgeons. You'd obviously have to put in more money. It probably would have been worth more. 100% it would have been worth more, but I was just, I just didn't want to do it. Didn't want to deal with it. And I also, the offer was just way too good to pass up on, but I still lusted over wanting a black Chanel bag with gold hardware. I have a mini caviar with silver hardware. I have my denim one. I have a vintage one, but I didn't have a black Chanel bag with gold hardware. So that helped fund, I did fund the Chanel little mini bag that I have now, that you guys know that I love, love, love so much. But that also leads me to the next bag that I sold, which is my Gucci Marmont mini black with gold hardware. So many of you guys kind of guessed it. You're like, you're not going to use your, on Instagram, you're not going to use your Gucci Marmont mini anymore, huh? Since I purchased that mini bag, because you guys were right. Essentially, if those two are sitting on the shelf and I need a mini bag that's black with gold hardware, which one am I going to pick up? I'm going to pick up my Chanel bag. It has a little top handle. It's just everything to me. And another huge reason, and if you've been following me for a long time, you know I've talked about this before, that I regret not getting the mini in the beige color that Gucci has. They call it nude. I don't like to call it nude. Okay, it's not a nude. It's like a beigey, taupey, mushroomy pink color that they have. I'll put it on the screen. That's the bag that I always wished that bag was. I made a mistake with that, but I also got so much usage out of that mini bag. I didn't make a mistake. I take that back. Okay, it wasn't a mistake. I got a lot of use. That is the bag I would like to replace the Gucci Marmont mini with. So I put it out in the universe after letting it go, and that's a bag I actually broke even on. That is 100% a bag I still want in my collection. That bag was ride or die for me. The chain was so smooth, the opening and closing, it fits so much. Everything about that bag is just so amazing. Next bag I sold is something I went back and forth, and I actually got a really good offer from Fashionphile from it, which is shocking. I already talked kind of smack about Fashionphile because of the whole Chanel bag that I bought. I actually purchased my Chanel bag for such a crazy price point from them and returned it immediately when I found out the retail price. But their offers have been great to me. I don't know if it's because I've been selling to them for years or not. This lighting is horrible. Sorry. Anyways, the next bag, I got a great offer from them, and it is my Louis Vuitton bucket, Petite Bucket 23. Still love that bag. Recommend it to anybody that wants like a vintage tote bag. But at the end of the day, I still kind of always wish it was the PM Neverfull. I still want the PM Neverfull, and I genuinely hate Neverfulls. It's the weirdest thing. I think that they do nothing for an outfit. I think they are a stupid dump bag, but they're functional. And it just made no sense for me to look at that bag and wish it was something else, and something that's very obtainable and so affordable on the pre-love market. So one, I'm in zero rush to get a PM Neverfull, I will tell you that much, but I know I'd get so much usage out of it. So it would be like one of those annoying purchases that I would make, that I would be annoyed that I got it, but at the same time very glad because I'd get so much use out of it. If you know, you know, like you understand what I'm saying. But I'm in zero rush to get that. And I just did not feel comfortable keeping something that I was going back and forth with in my brain selling over and over and over. It just made no sense. It's like, just let it go. I see them on the pre-love market all the time. Maybe not in the condition that I had it in, because that was like really good, but I see them all the time, and they're very affordable on the pre-love market. So if I'm dying to have it back, I can just easily get it, but I just don't see that back in my collection anytime soon. And it is another bag that I love seeing on other people from afar. Okay, next bag I sold is my Balenciaga City, regular size Balenciaga City in black with silver hardware. I am this, okay, and it's the metallic edge. The metallic edge Balenciaga Cities, I am again ride or die for. It's those bags, Nanos, the Marmont collection, and obviously Chanel Classic Flaps. It's just, and Fendi Peekaboos, I've never even owned one, but it's just, there's something about those bags that I would not mind having in and out of my collection in different colors and different stuff. I just love those bags. Okay, the Balenciaga Cities, I am ride or die for. I got rid of that bag because as Cleo got older, and a lot of you guys called it when I had first shown you guys that bag, but as Cleo got older, really, I mean, I'm taking medium-sized bags out with me, just with a couple diapers, a snack, maybe a bottle, and it all fits, especially my bum bag, because I carry like almost nothing for myself. I carry my card case, a lip product, my key, and my phone. That is what I carry. And if I have my lashes done, I have a spoolie, and that takes up zero room. So whatever room I have left in my bag, it's for Cleo. And if we're going anywhere longer than for an hour, I have the diaper bag. So there's no point in having one of those medium-sized bags. Granted, I did end up using that money for my dream City Mini, which I will show you guys someday soon. I'm sure you'll see it on my Instagram soon. My dream unicorn City Mini, a very rare color of the metallic edge that is just a way smarter purchase for me because I can take it out and use it 10 times more than a huge large bag. You guys know how I feel about huge large bags, especially totes like Neverfulls and Goyards and all of that. It does nothing for an outfit. For me, I feel like a medium, small, and a mini bag does more for an outfit than those bags. So to me, it's a waste of space. If I need a large, huge tote, I'm going to use my Home is Wear tote. I'm going to use a tote from Target. They don't do anything for me. They just don't excite me, and that's it. And the only larger totes that excite me, that I would be very happy to have and would use as a diaper bag slash mommy me bag is a Chanel DeVille, and I don't see that coming into my collection anytime soon. I'm very mad at Chanel right now. Their price points are bonkers. Go pre-loved, and even pre-loved market right now is taking advantage of this. So those are the bags that I've sold already. Now a bag that I'm currently selling, again, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll already know I am shocking. I know this is, I just talked about how I love nanos so much. This is, I'm in zero rush to sell, okay? Because I love it so much. But at the same time, I keep wishing it was solid black. One of my biggest mistakes was selling my solid black Celine Nano. I don't mind if it's pebbled, I don't mind if it's smooth, but I don't know why I did that. I could kick myself a million times over. I just keep wishing this was all black. I am still going back and forth with this, so your offers have to be, if you're interested, have to be close to what I'm asking, and I'm asking for 19, but that would be including shipping and everything. If it's a little bit less than that, then we'll have to discuss shipping prices, but this is in really, really good condition. I don't want to say excellent because there's still some marks. I'll go over the marks with you guys. You can kind of see right there. If you want more pictures, this is good lighting to actually see if there's any scratches because of the shine. But if you want more pictures or anything of this bag, please feel free to ask me. You could see there's some scratches up here and here. It's in really good condition though, you guys. I'm telling you right now. I'm not gonna lie, you could still find this bag on the pre-loved market. I don't know for what price. I don't care if it's less than the price that I'm selling it for, okay? I don't care. This is my love, and I wish it was another color, but it makes zero sense for me to have this bag right now, currently in my collection, in multiple colors. But I do know I'd pick this up way, 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 way more in all black. Also too, I may or may not have already bought another bag in red that is essentially more valuable and way more of an asset than this bag, but I do know that I would get so much more use out of the black one. Or it could even be all gray. I don't know. I just really want a solid colored one, and I'm not gonna lie, the tricolors are way more interesting to look at. Aesthetically, I like looking at the tricolored more. Like if I saw somebody with a Celine Nano in a solid color walk by, I wouldn't even look twice. I'd just be like, okay, whatever. But the tricolors, I'm like, ooh, she has that combination, or ooh, there's that combination. And this one specifically has the most neutral but also fun combination. Like you can't get more neutral than black and gray, and then a pop of red is just so perfect. I'm convincing myself to actually keep this bag, so that's not good. So that is it. I'm really trying to be more mindful with my collection and definitely redoing my collection. I'm going to share with you guys bags I've recently purchased with the money that I've funded with the bags that I've sold. Maybe I'll wait until this bag sells. I don't know. I don't want to do too many of those, so I'll wait and see if this bag sells and I get it in black, or yeah. But I did recently pick up so far five bags, but one of them is actually a moderately priced designer, so it's not luxury, but it is a very hard to get bag. So anyways, this video is way too long, way longer than I wanted it to be, but I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'll let you know in the description box if this bag is still for sale by the time this goes up, because it could possibly either sell. I haven't sent off quotes to Fashionphile yet. I'm a little scared. It could possibly sell on Instagram, so I don't know yet. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Mwah.